how I went from this
so dry, it's so patchy. Do you see that dryness? What is that?
to this.
Do you guys see? Plump, hydrated, glowy. I look like I just hopped out of bed, but I was studying all day for my esthetician exam. But as I was studying, I noticed how gross my skin felt. My skin just feels really dry lately. I don't really know what's going on. It's just been really, really dry. So I thought I want to give myself a little facial right now and then hop back into studying, but I want to film this skincare routine. Very oily skin if you've never watched my millions of skincare videos. I'm oily, acne prone, but for some reason, my skin has been very, very dry on the surface. I have not given myself a proper exfoliation in I don't even know how many years. This is where I keep a lot of my skincare products. These boxes also have my skincare products. I picked out everything I wanted to use for the skincare. My skin does not look good. It does not look cute. It is so dry. It's so patchy. Ugh. Do you see that dryness? What is that? Surface dryness. I don't usually get this surface dryness, but I think it's because of my lack of exfoliation lately. I think this lighting is actually pretty good, so I'm gonna put the camera right over here. I do have to stand on my tiptoes though. So first things first, I'm actually gonna put my hair up. If I don't stand on my tippy toes, this is how tall I am. You can only see half my face. I've been wearing this makeup that I'm wearing right now for about 5 hours. 6 hours maybe. It's no longer serving me, as they say in the spiritual world. If it's not serving you, then it's not for you, sis. So I'm first gonna be using the Pharmacy Green Clean Cleansing Balm. I really like this stuff. It's a really nice lightweight, balm. This is an oil-based cleanser to help remove oil-based products. I think the most stubborn part of makeup is removing your mascara. So if your cleansing balm can remove your mascara and also your liquid eyeliner, it's probably a really decent cleansing balm. But do you guys see how quickly that removed my makeup? I want to show you guys how quickly this emulsifies by spraying water right on my face. This is actually water. It's no longer the Urban Decay All Nighter. I filled it up with water because I ran out. So you see how like it turned kind of milky? That's exactly how you want your cleansing balms to be. It turns milky so it rinses off really nicely. Now I'm actually gonna rinse this off. We're gonna go in with a water-based cleanser, and I'm gonna be using the Serum Hydrating Cream to Foam Cleanser. This is one of my favorite drugstore cleansers of all time. I've spoken about this cleanser way too many times. Sponsor me, Serum. I do a second cleanse at night. I actually don't cleanse my skin often in the morning, just so it prevents from any over drying, especially for us oily gals. If we overstrip our skin with our natural oils and moisture, then that actually leads to more oil production over the day, thus giving us oilier skin. And guys, don't forget to scrub your eyebrows, not too aggressively where your hairs fall out of its own follicle, but just give it a nice cleanse. We are going in with this cleanser because it removes any water-based products. It removes anything that the oil-based cleanser did not catch. And now we're gonna rinse this, and we're gonna be going with the OG, the Ordinary AHA BHA Peeling Solution. This is a 10-minute exfoliating mask. If you guys have ever been in the skincare realm, you know how popular this was. This was one of the most popular skincare products. I really do think that this was like beginning of pandemic where everyone was getting into skincare and the Ordinary was just popping off. This is one of the things that has definitely stuck with me in my routines throughout the many years that I've been involved with skincare. And the reason why I'm not applying this on right now is because I'm waiting for my skin to be completely dry. A chemical exfoliant on damp skin, it'll be way too irritating because it will sink in deeper and it will cause a lot of irritation. Now that my skin is dry, it's dry enough where it's not going to pull the product in too deep into my skin and cause that irritation. Oh my gosh. Wow. Ow. Oh my god. I haven't used this in a minute. I almost forgot the tingly sensation that it gives my skin. Woo! Man, what it does is it really breaks apart the glue to your dead skin cells and sheds that off. It looks like blood. For real, looks like blood. And if you guys have not heard about this, it became super popular because it's a really affordable product. A lot of people can get their hands on it. I'm actually gonna have these products linked down below that I'm showing you guys right now. Okay, it doesn't look the prettiest right now, but Wow, my lips are really crusty. Do not get this on your lips, by the way, guys, because it will burn, and also do not get it around your eyes. In the instructions, it says a 10-minute exfoliating facial. I do not recommend putting this on for 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes is a very, very long time. I do like a good 8 minutes because I feel like that's kind of like the maximum that I could do. I do recommend sometimes 5 minutes if you're just starting out. First of all, make sure you patch test. Second of all, just start slow, start low, and gradually build up. You could start with a minute, then 2 minutes. I do not use this every week. It's also recommended to use, I believe, every week. It's like once a week for 10 minutes. I just feel like that could be a lot, especially for those who have really thin skin. For those who have really dry skin, it's more sensitive. For us oily folks, we can withhold a lot more of, I guess, skin trauma. Just make sure you're using it in an amount that is good for you. Alexa, time me for 7 minutes, because I've definitely been talking for a minute at this point.
7 minutes, starting now.
I have not been drinking any water at all, so I'm gonna keep myself hydrated for the next 7 minutes. Alexa washed off the mask, but do you guys see that? Like, my skin was not that glowy. Oh my gosh, let me zoom you guys in. Whew, $10. I know this was hyped for the longest time, but let's just bring it back for a second because $10 did that to me. This bottle, I mean, I bought it like 3 times already, I think, and it lasts me, I think, 6 months. It's never given me an issue every time I kept it for about 6 months. Guys, that's insane. There's nothing on my skin but skin. Feels baby soft. It looks baby soft. When I deeply exfoliate my skin the way that I have just done, I will go ahead and do a hydrating face mask. This is sent to me by Medicube, and I actually love this. This is actually pulled out fresh from the fridge. It is about 170 degrees in my room right now. So a ton of sheet masks in this box. It contains Centella Asiatica, which is supposed to be a really calming ingredient. I love Centella Asiatica. It was all the hype in the skincare world for the longest time, and it still is, because it's an amazing ingredient to help with wound healing and calming the skin. And honestly, I do really like this a lot. I am almost out of these sheet masks. After I run out, I'm gonna get myself more of these masks because they're quite literally so handy, and it just makes my skin feel really, really good. I usually leave this on for 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how I feel, but you never want to leave on any sheet masks until it is dry. It's doing the reverse. It is pulling out hydration. I'm gonna chill for the next few minutes. This is the Flannel Lips Tinted Lip Balm in Rhubarb. This is quite literally one of my favorite lip balms ever exist, because I used to have lip blushing and my lips looked this pink, like this naturally pink all of the time, like this. It's been a hot minute since I got my lips blushed, and the color, it's basically almost all gone, and I don't want it to go away, so I just use this tinted lip balm because it kind of brings back and mimics that exact procedure that I had. I've been ignoring a lot of my friends, but not like purposely ignoring. I just see their text messages and I can't get back to it right away. I don't want them to feel neglected, so I'm actually going to just take like a few minutes to respond back to some of my friends right now. A negative moment that happened, or a negative time for the reveal. That was the most satisfying thing ever. Oh, wow. I'm just rubbing everything into my skin. My skin has not looked this good in so many months. It's almost my period, so we're having period breakouts. I don't know if you guys knew this, but my skin actually looked like this last year. So I still have that healing hyperpigmentation, and hyperpigmentation takes so long to heal. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with a toner because I love to feel hydrated. This is my go-to First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Wild Oat Hydrating Toner. This is one of my favorite toners. It's so, first of all, I love milky products. Do you see that? It's very milky, kind of like this cleanser that I have. It's a hydrating milky cleanser. I love milky products because it is just so satisfying, and this is a really hydrating, plumping, and gentle toner. And once I exfoliate my skin, it just gets everything in, because not all of that crustiness is blocking the hydration from really getting through. Last but not least, I'm going to lock everything in with the e.l.f. Nourishing Night Cream. I've had this for a hot minute and I really want to just finish it up. I have a lot of skincare products that I'm really just trying to get through. There's really not that much in here. I kind of demolished that. I really like this moisturizer because it's actually pretty lightweight, and I have very oily skin, like I said, so I don't want anything too heavy. That completes my skincare for tonight. This is the end result. Do you guys see how plump and hydrated and glowy my skin is? Like, that is incredible. It was so dull and crusty and crispy, and now you see how plump and hydrated this is. Keeping this routine up, I can already tell I will have glass skin in no time. All of these hyperpigmentations will fade away if I keep this routine up and do a good chemical exfoliation when needed. That is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for hopping along on my skincare routine today. I hope you got some new tips for your skin. Please make sure to give this video a like, share this video if you found it really helpful. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Look how nice my skin is in this lighting. Unbelievable.